Hey, and welcome to Home Reviews. In this video, we're going to be looking at a new street solar light. This thing is a monster. This is from a company called Buytha. I believe that's how you pronounce it. What we're going to do is we're going to take this out, get a better look at it. I'm going to let it charge in the sun for a while, then we're going to get it installed and see what it looks like at nighttime and exactly how it works. So we got everything out of the box, and to give you an idea of the size of this, you can compare it to my hand right there. Now on the bottom of this, you got your sensor, you got your on-off switch. This is where you're going to attach your pole, and then you're going to either mount this to a wall, or you can use the other attachment that came with it, and you can clamp it around a pole, a post, or something like that. Personally, what I am going to do with this is I am going to take this and I'm going to mount it up on the wall where I already have a solar light, but it's not near as big as this one or near as powerful, and I'm going to replace it. So if we look up here, you can see at the top of my building that I already have a solar light, but for the entrance of my garage, it's not as bright as I want it to be. So I'm going to take this one down and replace it with a new one. Now, before we get started in that, it also does come with an instruction guide, and you have a remote control here you can use too. So maybe you're putting it up a little bit higher where you can't hardly reach it. You got a remote where you can access it, turn it on or off. You can even turn it on a timer of 2, 4, or 6 hours. You can see here in the guide what comes in it. The packing list: charging time is 6 to 8 hours, and of course you want that in complete sunlight. Fully charged lighting, 16 to 24 hours. The lighting range, the warranty period, and the recommended installation height of 16 to 26 feet. Unfortunately, mine is not that high. Mine's probably only about 10 foot. I'd like to have it installed much higher, but my roof doesn't go that high. You can see the lighting modes. It has during the day, it's going to charge 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. Working at night, 18 to 24 hours. It has motion sensor, so if there's nothing detected, it runs at just 30% constantly, but then when it senses somebody, it kicks in at 100% brightness. On your remote control, you can see the options you have here to turn the lights off, the timing, and then you also have fixed 100% brightness, and then the motion sensor mode. So what I'm going to do is, it's not sunny out today, it's cloudy, but it is pretty bright. So I'm just going to turn this over, and I'm going to go ahead and let this charge the rest of the day. And then probably tomorrow, I'm going to get it set up and installed, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like at nighttime, how bright it is, when it kicks on and off. That way you know exactly what you get. Now, putting this together is actually pretty simple. So you have this black bracket that comes within your package. You're going to set it on top, and then you also have some bolts, some nuts, and washers. You're going to put a washer on top each bolt, and then you're going to put them through here. Then you're going to put a nut on the bottom, but you're not going to tighten them down, because what's going to happen is you have to mount this. And when you mount this, you're then going to have to take this up and slide the end of the post into here while it's still loose, and then you're going to tighten this down, each one of these, making it really secure. You can see I got all 4 of them through, and if we look at the back side, and you can see here all the nuts have been placed and the bolts are through them a little bit, but they're not tightened down. So you want this part here to be loose. That way the pipe will fit through it. Okay, you can see I got my post put up there. I really wish it was higher. I wish it was about 5 or 10 foot higher, because the higher it is, the more area it's going to cover and really brighten up. But unfortunately, this is all I can do. So got it all set up. It is ready to go. I'm going to let it charge, and then tonight we're going to come out, test it, and see how well it works. So it's mostly nighttime, and you can see the lights on now. It's actually running at 30% brightness. My phone's picking it up a little bit brighter than what it is, but it's at 30% brightness. So what we're going to do is walk closer to it, and then it's going to kick up to 100% brightness. So let's go ahead and see how long it takes for it to pick us up. And there it is. And look how much it picks this area up. These are amazing solar lights, guys. If you need to light up a big area around your house, a parking area, these are ideal for it. And like I mentioned earlier in my video, though, if I had this one lifted up higher, it would cover so much more of my gravel driveway and even my yard. So that's it for this video. If you guys want to pick one of these up, you'll find the links below the video. That's it for this one, guys. Have a great day.